So I had to make one of the most difficult decisions that I have had to make in a long time, and depending on what I decided to do, it would have directly impacted this channel and where we go moving forward. And I figured I would talk to you guys about it while also talking about if it is worth it to start your own tech YouTube channel if that was something that you were trying to do. Now we are gonna go over everything, and I will get into the decision that I had to make, but we're gonna have to do all of that while I run some errands, because I did work for 8 days straight without a day off, and that caused me to push off a whole bunch of things that I needed to get done for the next build up challenge. So today we are gonna also have to sell a computer, we gotta buy 2 graphics cards for future builds, and we are gonna be dropping off the giveaway PC from season 1 at our sponsor so that he can ship the computer off to the winner of this PC. Don't worry, it's not getting shipped like this. I've got Instapack and stuff for it. It's just, we gotta do that there. So I started my channel a year and 3 months ago. So if you really think about it, my channel is extremely new compared to a lot of other tech creators. I mean, if you look at their channels, a lot of them have been producing videos for 8+ years. But I feel like because of the immaturity of my channel, I'm actually more qualified to talk about if it's worth, you know, spending time to create your own channel. Now, people make YouTube channels all the time, and most of them fail, and I think that the reason that most of them fail is because you grossly underestimate just how much work goes into making YouTube videos for other people to enjoy. Now, I did read an article the other day that said out of the 100 million plus YouTube channels that there are, only 10 million of those channels have over 1,000 subscribers, and that's a huge mile marker when it comes to a YouTube channel, because in order to get monetized and start making money on your videos, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and you need to have 4,000 watch hours combined in all of your videos within a 1-year time frame. And that is not an easy thing to do. And I think that those statistics with 100 million channels and only 10 million of them being, 1,000 subscribers plus, that tells you it's a tough game to get into. Wow, it is windy. There's so many things this guy won. Next giveaway is just one big thing. Now, don't get me wrong, there are those rare occasions where somebody will post their first video and it'll blow up, and that person's probably got the best personality. And they're probably doing their video on a topic that everybody wants to know about. But for the rest of us, it's a grind. You're gonna grind every single day and try to build your following. And it's not easy to do, but it's worth it if you really enjoy making these videos. Now, you are gonna experience like a roller coaster effect of failed videos and then successful videos, and it's all just part of learning how to make videos. I also haven't figured out how to make videos yet. Can't forget this. Selling this one today. Not a lot of money, but some. Now, I know I just used a roller coaster as the example for YouTube videos, and honestly, it's pretty accurate, because you'll make a video and it'll do really well, and then you're gonna feel really great about yourself, but then you're gonna create another video and it's gonna do pretty poorly. And those are the videos that make you question if what you're doing is the right thing or not, and that's the one that'll ultimately cause you to stop making YouTube videos, and you really need to get past that. Now, I'll give you an example. I was trying to start a series called the Supervillain PC series, and I was really excited about it. I thought that it was gonna do really well. So the first video that we were gonna do was the Joker PC, and I spent 2 whole weeks putting that computer together. I mean, and I really thought that that computer came together beautifully. And while I was editing that footage, I kept thinking to myself, this video is gonna blow up. People are gonna love it. This is the one that's going to slingshot my channel into the next bracket of success. And I was so excited. So posted the video, sat back on the couch to watch the analytics, and it bombed. I mean, I think that even still, it only has like 800 views. And I was so sad about that. And that video made me question if I should keep making YouTube videos or not, because of how much effort I put into that video and got very little back from it. And when I say I didn't get what I wanted out of it, is I didn't get my watch hours that I wanted, I didn't get the subscribers that I wanted. It ultimately was just not a successful video. I made it 10 minutes down the road before I realized I didn't have this guy's power cable. So now I'm running home real quick so I can get a power cable so that he can actually use the computer he's gonna buy. Now, that specific video with the Joker PC might have failed for multiple different reasons. It could have been the thumbnail not being really good, the title not being really catchy, or just ultimately the video was just not good. But regardless, the emotion that you felt when you had put so much effort into something and so much care into it for no one else to care about it, that's what stings. And I think that that is ultimately what hurts a lot of channels. Forgot my power cables. Oh, flowers for me? Oh, it's amazing. Wow, they're so pretty. There's also a spider on it. So I'm gonna, yep. All right, I love you. I'm actually killing two birds with one stone right now, because I have the person who is buying the PC from us today meeting me at my sponsor's business. So I don't have to drive all over the place. Woohoo! So another thing that I think hurts younger channels is the comments section. Now, for me, the vast majority of comments that I get from you guys are super positive. Now, in the tech world, it's very, very easy for people to disagree with how you put something together or get upset that you didn't pair the components properly, and everyone's got an opinion, and that's okay. You just got to learn to deal with the people who disagree with the way that you did things. But then you're also gonna have those people who say that you look like Bill Burr, or who laugh at the fact that I wear a lot of Hurley stuff, and it is what it is. The internet is a crazy place, but there are some comments that I have seen, not necessarily on my channel, but on other people's channels, that are just incredibly hateful for no reason. And that can absolutely be something that you're gonna have to deal with if you want to make content for lots and lots of people. I find the best way to deal with them is to just not respond. So we're coming up to our first stop right now, which is selling the computer that this guy wants to buy from me. Now, this computer wasn't built on the channel, so you're not gonna recognize it. So if the question you ever thought to yourself was, do I flip PCs that aren't on the channel? The answer is yes, and I usually use that money to put in my pocket to help pay for whatever I need to pay for. So the guy that's buying the computer from me actually just called an audible. He sent me this address for a 7-Eleven rather than meeting me at the place where we're gonna be shipping off our giveaway computer, which is no big deal. So I think I got here a little early. I messaged him, he says he's on his way. So hopefully he's here soon so that we can get to our next place, which is to buy a graphics card that I'm going to use in our next PC flip. What's up, man? I needed gas too, and I was like, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Oh, there you go, man. And so I'm gonna give you this too. It's an RGB mouse pad. I have like tons of them. Well, now you got another one. Sell it if you want to. All right, there you go. There she is. Let me get your power cable. I got it up front, I think. I'm a hustler, baby. Just want you to know. All right, $160 and one less PC at my house. Let's go ship this computer off. So both of the people who were selling me graphics cards today, I've messaged them and they have not even looked at those messages. So maybe I'm being ghosted. Hopefully in the process of bringing all of the giveaway items in to be shipped, I'll hear back from one of them, so fingers crossed. Perfect. All right, come on over, man. You don't want to be on camera? No. Oh, man. All right, well, it's all here. We've got every single thing brought in, all the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, the headphones, the microphone, everything is here. The beautiful computer. Daddy-o, congratulations on winning. Now, we got to go try to get these graphics cards from people. Daddy-o, I hope you love that gaming computer because honestly, I loved playing on that thing. It is such a great performing system, and I hope it gives you joy for years to come. And fingers crossed for safe travels for the computer all the way up to Ohio, where he lives. Now, I did say in the beginning of the video that I did have to make a pretty tough decision a few weeks ago, and that decision was going to directly impact this channel and where we could go moving forward. Now, a few months ago, I think it's 7 months ago, so not a few, but 7 months ago, we moved to Florida from North Carolina. We're from Florida. I met my wife here, and we decided that we needed to move back to have a better overall life for my kids and my wife, since we have family here and childhood friends and everything. So we moved back down here and I started looking for a job. Now, I needed to find something because I am the sole provider of the household. My wife is a stay-at-home mom, and at the time, the channel had just gotten monetized right when we got to Florida, and I think that the first amount of money that I made on YouTube was like $47, and you can't even get that money because you need to have made at least $100 for YouTube to send you anything. So I definitely wasn't making any sort of livable income from YouTube. Fast forward just a little bit, I did find a job that was going to be very good at accommodating me having my job to make money and provide for my family, and give me enough time to continue to make videos for you guys and grow the channel. But 3 weeks ago, I got a call from a very large company, and they wanted to have me come in for an interview. So I went, and I was offered a job with the kind of pay that only crazy people turn down. Now, after I did get the job offer and the official offer was sent to my inbox, I was extremely excited because it is the kind of job offer that has the potential to change your life. And I couldn't figure out why the next 4 days I was losing sleep. I couldn't stop thinking about that job offer, and the reason that I couldn't stop thinking about it and the reason I was losing so much sleep over it is because the amount of time that I was going to have to be at that job and the distance that I would have had to take to travel to and from that job every day would have left me with almost no time for anything else other than my family. So in taking that job, I'm basically saying goodbye to you guys. So my two options were to either take this new job offer that was presented to me and, obviously have to say goodbye to you guys because I just wouldn't have time to make content anymore, at least not at a pace that was going to grow this channel at all, or I turn down the job offer and I keep making content for you guys and keep betting on myself that eventually one day the channel is going to get to the point where I wouldn't have needed to take that job anyways, and I can continue to do what I love. And after quite a few very long conversations with my wife, who, by the way, is my biggest supporter. She is the most supportive wife that there has ever been, because I already work all the time, going to my actual job, coming home, and then immediately going in to record content for you guys and build computers and do all the fun things that we do on this channel. So she is the rock in all of the PC rehab because she lets make sure that all of it gets done. And after talking with her for countless hours and constantly weighing the pros and cons, I decided to call that company and say that I can't take that job because I have spent the past year and 3 months building this YouTube channel, and I'm so proud of where it is, and I'm so happy that, we've grown as much as we have, and I want to continue to make this content for you guys because it just means that much to me. So what I am trying to say is that if your dream is to be a YouTuber and to make content for other people to enjoy, then do it. It's a ton of work, but if you are passionate about it, then it is 100% worth it. So if you are somebody who can get past that roller coaster ride of highs and lows, the highs being videos that do really well and the lows being videos that don't perform very well, then go for it. make your videos. My first video was shot on an iPhone with terrible lighting and even worse audio quality. And you know, as you progress in this and you start to fall in love with video editing and fall in love with your subscribers and fall in love with being in front of the camera, all of the extras come. You'll get better lighting, you'll get a better camera, you'll get all those things. It's just part of the process of learning, and it only starts when you start uploading. And you may think that there's already so many tech creators out there already and the market is saturated and nobody's gonna wanna hear from you, and that's absolutely untrue. There's always room for another content creator with fresh ideas and a brand new personality to fall in love with. Now is the time where I'm supposed to be picking up graphics cards and they're just ghosting me. I guess other people gave them better offers. Maybe I'll hear from them later, but I guess now we're just gonna head home. It never fails. I'll be out all day buying and selling things, waiting on some sellers to get back to me so that I can purchase whatever I'm trying to buy from them, and they message me right when I get home because I'm tired of waiting around. Listen, to summarize, if you want to do it, do it. I think that it is 100% worth it to start your own channel if it's something that you think that you're going to be passionate about. Now, you obviously won't know if you are passionate about making YouTube content until you make that first video. So make your first video, and when your channel blows up and you have like 1 million subs, just don't forget about me. Invite me onto your channel. I'd love to make a guest appearance. But until I see that invite in my inbox, I did need to tell you guys that I hope that no matter where you are in the world, you are having the most fantastic day. And I'm gonna see you right here for the next episode.